And that brings me to one of the segments that I love to ask about is, be it whether you're a martial artist or whether you're a business leader or an owner of your own life, of course. Now that you have people under you, you've got the younger ones that you want to teach, what are some of the key leadership or at least what are the key values that you actually want to highlight to them, be it whichever realm it may come from?
I think that we do have in code of conducts and everything. Everybody knows that we need to be open-minded, yeah, to receive whatever is good, to discard whatever is bad, and to be like-minded as well, to learn things as it is. Because sometimes you hold too much of tea in your cup. You want to pour in some other liquid, it becomes something else. But why not empty it and try to pour in knowledge into yourself, and then know to learn things. Of course, nothing is perfect because film is not just by you getting a certifications that you can actually think that film is this way. But when you go on set, reality hits you, it's going to be a lot more different. Okay, so we have honor, we have respect, passion, creativity, uh, you know, those kind of things that to let them evolve because I want them to evolve and work hand in hand with each other. Everybody work with each other. Communications is one of them as well. So they communicate all the time. So we always in the chat group together. We always communicate with one another. So I understand what they are thinking, even joking or poking fun at each other. That's it. So usually we don't yell or whatever. I don't yell at my guys. You know, if you do something wrong, you'll be a dead meat because we're gonna be poking fun on you all the time. If you make one silly mistake, okay, you'll be a joke of the week. That's it. So you either become a joke of the week or you do your job properly. Okay, and then also yeah, it happens all the time. It even happens to me as well. You think what you are the boss, you can get away. No, man.
All fair
So
play, huh?
all fair play, all fair play. Because sometimes you either say something wrong or everybody just come running at you, which is a good thing because I think as a leader, you are the directions of where they're heading to. As long they see where you're going and they respect that and they follow you, when you go to that terms, you see the result, everybody's happy. There was one time we did this TV series that everybody know that first time we did such a big TV series. Everybody worked their ass off, worked really hard, working with each other, working with the cast and everything. And during the rap party, I was drunk.
Oh,
Yeah, I was drunk because I was so happy. It's not because I was so upset. But of course, it's not very perfect. But then again, we are happy because at the end, right, of this journey, you either have a happy journey or you have a sad memory. Yeah. I personally experienced really, really bad memory back in 2013 when I shoot a certain project. Okay, that was completely an ego trip for the directors, producers. Not the investor, he's a nice guy, but he doesn't know about it. So I experienced so many bad vibes before, so I don't want to bring it on set. It's always about communications. So at least they learn how to communicate with one another. Whether you are local people or you're foreigner or whatever ethnic group you are, doesn't matter. Because we as human beings, we either work together and succeed, or we become failure, become enemy. What's the point in it? But do know that a lot of people will have their ego in front before their work ethics. They want to present themselves, they are much more better than you, much more clever than you, but nothing being done. For me, yes, my knowledge maybe have or surpass a lot of people, but I don't want to tell myself that my knowledge is better than you. Yes, I have a position, but my ears are open to listen because it's better that way. Then after that, when you plead your case, I'll plead my case to see which works, which does not. Because ultimately, goal is to really win the day by working together. So it's very important to have this brother and sisterhoodship and honor your words and your actions. So most of the people, most of my guys and girls, they understand that. So when it comes to communication, everybody throw things around in a way that okay, this, everybody knows what they're doing. So they stand by, they know what they're doing, go. And at the end, they go home safe and they're happy, they're well paid. And that's it. Because ultimately, we need to respect one another rather than just thinking that you're knowledgeable or you want to put the weight down, unless somebody who actually trying to be like, oh, you never praise me, you never. Those kind of people, you can just ask them to get lost, because those
Mm.
are attention seekers. We don't need that, you see. We are not here to become famous. We come here to do a job. I always tell them that, look, if the director spotted you thinking that you are good looking, you can fight, you can do all these things, you got a role, good. That's a door for you. Go. I will never stop you because I want you to be involved as well. Because that's how you carry one another up. Yeah. I don't, oh, you're better than me, pull you down. No, 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 no. Why? Why? It's a good thing. It's a good karma. You know what I mean? When they go up, you see the, hey, this guy trained with us before. He was this, we joke about him. It's it's relatively you happy for that person. Like my friend like Eco always Joe Taslim. Wow, I see them go like Joe Taslim do this what a Mortal Kombat. I was so happy for him. I say, hey bro, I'm happy for you, man. That's awesome, man. Then I say, well, you look better than the rest, so no, please do know that. you know. So and then my friend Eco, he was in Snake Eyes. You doesn't look like a Snake Eyes, but you have a pair of eyes.
Ah.
you know,
Henry
you know what I
Golding is
mean?
taking that one, right? Snake Eyes.
Yeah, Snake Eyes. Well, Henry Golding, yeah, he's good looking and everything, but mm, uh,
Well, let's
why?
just hope the action picks up. Ah.
It might be, but well, we're expecting somebody else is better. You know what I mean?
I mean, the original Snake Eyes was played by Ray. What was his name?
Ray Park,
Uh,
Ray Park.
Ray Park.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I think it
Is
was
the
Ray Park. Yeah.
is the Star Wars guy, Darth
Yeah.
Maul.
Yes. The Darth Maul guy.
Yeah, but at the end, it's still a business, lah, unfortunately.
Mm.
But then again, you tend to like you either kill it or use it properly. So which I'm not here to try to commend that. But what I'm trying to say is just that I've been through a lot of different sets, and I've been through a lot of good sets as well. Headshot was I can tell you that the set that I went through was the happiest one is called You Need Me, Perth. Okay, Perth, Headshot. The night come for us, Fly by Night.
Mm.
Uh, what else? Uh, Only that few for now. And with that few, I did tattoo on them because I'm a Buddhist guy, a Buddhist. Yeah. I do this Satyan. I do
Okay.
tattoos on them when they're good projects, so I can remember them. So I do all these things just to like remember them because they are such a good productions, and I learned so much in that single trip of to work. So you tends to be like you know what is collaboration is. Of course, there bounce at bits of problem here and there, but you look at the way that how people work, the efficiency of how the way they work. So I want my guys to be the same, but sometimes it just we don't have the opportunity to do it because there's so many red tapes now. There's this, there's
Yeah.
that. It's just like you can't change that, but you slowly try to find ways that if you have the chance to really improve on that, once they see that they want to take ownership of what they do too. You know what I mean? Some people just whether you like it or Singaporean does want to take ownership of what they do too. You look at some of the fried kway teow or maybe nasi lemak or whatever it is food, right? Even though they know they're old already, but they're still cooking. They just want you to taste their best food. They take ownership of what they do. Yeah. Same thing goes for Singaporean. I know for a fact. But it's just that the policy or maybe the rules, there's so many things there. Why? You know? But then again, that's for politicians, that's not my problem. What
That's
we're trying to say, just trying to say that just that Singapore can have their own a little bit of heaven if they wanted to. I created my own because my guys are happy, I'm happy, because I know that at the end of it, we rode this boat together rather than my ego. I always tell them that our ego should be in the work. When we see it, that's our ego. But in real time when we're working, we are all fair, we are all work together because we're working towards a common goal that we want to make this good product and show that hey, we can do this too. You know what I mean? we take pride in what we do.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. That was wonderful. And I love all of those points. And I think I found definitely already that's the intro clip right there.
Oh, thank you, thank you,
Awesome.
thank you,
All right.
thank you, thank you.
Now, we thank you so much for spending over an hour with us today. And there's
Okay,
always one last segment that I always do with all my guests. All right. And that is a rapid fire 10 question questionnaire. All right.
okay,
So, that being said, Sunny Pang, with the epic questionnaire, are you ready?
sure.
All right. Question number 1. One word you love the most.
One word, the most. Huh?
You can't tell whether that's a question or an exclamation or a
Yeah,
piece of joy or sorrow. You
yeah,
can't tell it what it is.
yes, that is my question. That's my answer.
Question number 2. The word that you dislike the most.
Do it again.
Hmm. If you could have a conversation with one person, dead or alive, fictional or non-fictional, who would that be?
Hmm. My father.
Hmm. What do you say to yourself in the mirror every morning?
You ugly mutt.
Name one superpower that you'd like to have.
Wow. That's a tough one. I think I would have hmm, two-person mixed together. Um, Tony Stark and Iron Man and Batman. If they mix together, I'll take that.
Iron Man and Batman. So you want the technology and you want the grit. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes, yes.
Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Either that or you wanted a red suit and a deep voice. I'm not sure.
No, well.
Favorite dish to eat?
Favorite dish. Hmm. Fried rice.
Fried rice. Fried rice. You
Fried
do you
rice.
you're in the UK right now, but I'm sure that you miss it a lot.
No, I do cook myself, so I know how to fried rice. Yeah, so
Okay,
I
let's
get the
send another.
ingredients and I cook.
Yeah, well, send a video to Uncle Roger. Let's see what happens.
I'll get slapped and psh.
Uncle Roger. Okay. Now, your favorite travel spot or the next travel spot that you like to bring your family to once borders open up?
Once borders open up, I think Japan. No, no, no,
Hmm.
sorry, Korea. Korea.
Korea.
Yeah.
Okay. South or north, please?
Sounds of what?
South or north Korea?
Also, of course, it's south, not north, man. I'll be probably executed and get kidnapped or something. Jeez.
Hey, you never know. You could open up a Ronin Action Group in North Korea, the first ever action group for North Korean film.
Sure. When I wake up, I'm actually in their cell, jail cell.
Yeah, that's what they call the studio.
Yeah, the studio there. That's right, in my dream.
Okay, this is lot 24A. All right. Now, you're also in the arts, okay? But let's say, for example, something in the arts that you've always wanted to do, but you've haven't yet have yet to do.
Play a musical instrument.
Which one?
Saxophone.
Saxophone. I can tell you're a romantic guy, huh? All
Mhm.
right. What does retirement look like to you?
Have my own house near the beach. My wife, my family. That's it.
That's enough, right?
Yeah.
All right. Last question. How do you want to be remembered? What's your legacy?
Wow. I can't tell you for a fact that I want to be remembered in such a way, such a great actor whatsoever. But at least remember that I started something different to try to improve the filming industry, commercial film or films alike. At least that is good enough for me. One of the pioneers. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So that was Sunny with the Epic Questionnaire. Again, thank you so much, Sunny, for spending an hour. And I know it's in the morning over there in the UK. And for all those who are really, really keen in stuntmanship, action, go catch these movies over on Netflix. I won't tell you to bootleg it, but find a way to go and watch it because they are really cool. All right, and check this guy out in action. All right. At the same time, speaking of action, check out Ronin in Action at Ronin in Action for a lot of behind the scenes stuff on Instagram as well. All right. And last but not least, giving him all the support. Share some with me too. All right. Like, comment, and subscribe to Epic Podcasting over at Instagram. Also, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Also available on Spotify and wherever else you get your audio podcasts. All right. So with that, I'm Edric, and that's Jesus Christ. I keep getting it wrong. Okay, here's Sunny on this side. All right, joining us in the Epic Podcast. Now, Sunny, is there anything else like you'd like to add on to the for the audience?
I think the most importantly right now for all the audience and the fans alike, I hope that you guys stay safe, stay healthy, wear your mask, and I would chant for everybody's safety, and hopefully that this COVID will go away. So as not the border will open, and everybody will go normalize their life again. This is the tough time. Everybody have to bite the bullet, take the vaccine, and pull through. We can fight this. With your help, we'll see a better day. Sure.
All right. Thanks again, man. Thanks so much, and we will see you next week. Bye, everyone. Take care.
See you, man.